Lance and Jasper show. Decided to break down the Florida spring game with y'all. Sorry it took so long. I got sick this weekend. Hey man, if you don't agree with anything I say, you want to be on the show, hit me up at Lance and Jasper on Twitter. Love to have you guys' opinion on where the program's going. But tell me, man, everybody want to talk about the quarterback, so let's start there. To me, I seen three guys that could win with Dan Mullen in his system, man. I just trust Dan Mullen as a play caller that much. I think you can get 10 wins, no matter who you start. But regardless of who starts, I think Emory Jones is going to have a package. Everybody wants Emory Jones to start, me too. He's clearly the most talented player on this roster at the quarterback position. The ball just jumps off his hand. He's got a live arm. We know about the legs. But this kid's a true quarterback, and I think people seen that with his arm talent just in a short glimpse in the spring game Saturday. But Dan Mullen was kept everything pretty quiet, I thought, for the quarterbacks. Franks wasn't asked to do a lot. Again, Trask getting most of the workload in a spring game. What that means, we'll find out come August 4th. Fall camp starts. But tell me this. This is my question for Gator Nation. You got three quarterbacks. Emory Jones straight out of high school. Franks is experienced. Kyle Trask hasn't played much football at all. Didn't start in high school. No college experience. He's been hurt. So here's the deal. How does Emory Jones win this job in the summer? I just don't see how he can. And it's nothing to do with talent. It's just from a leader standpoint, from the spring game alone, you could just tell that this team believes in Franks. He acts like the starter. He just got the charisma. People follow him. And you can talk about last year all you want, and that's fair to say. I don't know nothing about last year. I wasn't a coach. I don't call plays. I don't know what he's asked to do. But I do know about my coach, Dan Mullen. I've seen him call plays, and he'll know what to do no matter who the quarterback is. But let's stay on point right here. Felipe Franks. He wasn't asked to throw a lot in that spring game. That was alarming. I don't know if they're trying to hide him, or maybe they just believe in him that much that he don't need to work. He forced a couple of deep. Nobody wants to see that. We're tired of that. Do what the coaches ask you to do. Don't be scared to dump it down, check it down, however you want to phrase it. But he was accurate on his screen passes. Allow wide receivers to gain yards. He led one out of bounds. It just cannot happen. And if you're going to beat some of the teams that you're going to face, if you want to win an SEC championship, and the Gators want to win an SEC championship, come on. We're tired of the old. But tell me this, man. He got the ball out, I thought, pretty quick. He found a soft spot in the zone on the second throw. Got the ball out quick. That was good to see. But, he forced some deep. And again, the confidence, he believes, the team responds. The fans don't believe in Felipe Franks, but I want you to know this team does. And to me, that means more than any practice, any spring game, any interview, anything you can ever put in a quarterback competition. To me, if a team believes in you, that elevates you because it elevates their play. And that's what a coach looks like in a starter. So right now, I would have to tell you, I think Franks has got the edge. Do I like it? No. But that's just the deal. If you don't agree, like I said, hit me up at Lance and Jasper on Twitter. We'll get you on the show. We'll debate it out. But let's talk about Kyle Trask. I've heard a lot about Kyle Trask. He understands the position. He can play, knows this offense, knows where to go with the ball. Okay, you might know how to do that. But if you watch this spring game, the kid was erratic. The first pass of the game, screen pass, sailed. Then you got down there on the first possession, the third down. Forced the ball when he had Kadarius Toney coming on the other side, wide open on the middle. He never even looked. Again, predetermine what you want to do with the football before the snap. Cannot have. And if you're going to throw the ball, be accurate, son. That's all I've heard about this kid. He delivers a nice ball. He's got the best arm on the team. Show me something, Kyle Trask. But tell me this. I've seen him staring down wide receivers, the footwork. But tell me, man, what about when he missed Deontay Lewis on the seam pass on the tight end? Missed. Got to have that touchdown right there. This is a spring game. Then you come back on the next one. Look, you could argue maybe Tony should have caught the one over the middle. Who knows? Too much hot sauce. Maybe Tony ain't ready to make them kind of plays yet. He's not a true receiver. But the one that was really alarming was the 4th and 4 where he threw it in the dirt. That's the stuff you expect to see from Felipe Franks, not Kyle Trask. Especially from all the rumors I've heard about this kid delivers a nice ball and he really understands the quarterback position. I'm not sold on Kyle Trask. I don't think he has the arm strength to play in the SEC. A lot of his balls flutter. The ball don't jump off his hands like a Franks or Emory Jones. To me, I mean, a nice throw on the back shoulder. I mean, but you can do that when Brian Edwards is in coverage. And again, Brian Edwards ain't the elite DBs that you're going to see in this SEC, and I don't think Kyle Trask has an arm for it. But tell me this, man. One thing I really love is Emory Jones, man. This guy checks all the boxes. All the boxes for a down on offense. The ability to run, the read option, the deep throw, the over the middle touch, the ability to throw on a run. I don't know what y'all have heard coming out of the media reports in spring practice, but I'm here to tell you, local media will not tell you the truth. They got too much to lose. They'll piss in your face and tell you it's raining. I'm so sick of that. That's why I'm bringing you a show of real. Emory Jones has been the best player in camp all spring long, son. They won't say it, but I'll tell you. I know guys that go to practice. I know guys behind the scenes. I know SEC recruiters. I know SEC staff members that report this stuff, and they'll tell me stuff behind the scenes that they cannot tell you on paper because they're too scared to lose relationships with players. So here I am to give you the truth about Emory Jones. Again, checks all the boxes for a damn lot of offense. The kid's electric, man. The kids believe in this guy. But here's the thing, man. I don't know how he can win this team over because if you're Dan Mullen, when you take over a new team, you got to let them see that this kid won it on the field. And the only way he can win this thing is when he gets in games and he has this package. If the offense is sputtering and he's carrying the load and things are happening and you feel the energy in the crowd, then he'll take over that way. But you got to make sure you do it that way because you cannot have a kid come in, take over in fall camp, start day one because the other team look around and they might believe this. He's just a high recruit. So he's starting for that reason only. He didn't earn it. You got to guard against that. We all know he's the most talented. Maybe the players know it. Maybe I'm wrong. But I know for a fact he has to win it on the field. He can't win it in the summer. And for that reason alone, Kyle Trask or Felipe Franks has to start until Emory Jones can take it over in the field. But I tell you, man, don't sleep on this kid's talent. Flick of the wrist, 50 yards. His ability to roll out to his left or right and drop dimes down the field. The accuracy. I mean, this kid's a true born leader, and it's just a matter of time for Emory Jones to take over this program, Gator Nation. So don't be alarmed. Trust in your coach. Trust in the program. Trust in the process. Gator Nation's coming. We getting back on top notch, baby. Down Mullins money. And I'm going to tell you, Emory Jones is just part of that process. He's going to be his biggest money because that's a blue chip, baby. Go Gators. But let me tell you one more thing I was excited about. Kadarius Toney. Been a lot of talk about him at wide receiver. Really impressed with him. You know, he running some routes, really worked on his craft. He's worked hard. We already know he can run. You get in the ball in space, he's dangerous. It's going to be interesting to see with that 4-wide set when you got Jacob Copeland and Kadarius Toney in the slots, how defenses match up. Because I know nobody can match up with Jacob Copeland one-on-one. And I just think there's going to be a lot of opportunities. We need an accurate quarterback, somebody who can make you defend the run, and Emory Jones is that man. Go Gators.